I'm Jordan, and you're watching Fixbook.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to replace your fuel filter in your Hyundai Elantra. This one's a 96, and I believe it goes 96 to 2000, so let's go ahead and take a look.
Okay guys, and the tools you'll need for today is a regular ratchet there with an 8mm, a couple extensions and a 10mm, a 14mm combination wrench. You may also need a 19mm combination wrench. I was able to do it without it. And then a pair of vice grips as well. And another thing I failed to mention in the video was go ahead and disconnect your negative battery cable, because we will be working around the starter down there, and if we bump that positive thing, the sparks are going to be flying everywhere. You may jump and bump your head on the hood. So with all that said, we'll go ahead and begin today's project. Okay guys, so today's task seems like a pretty difficult one. You can take this airbox off. It can be done without doing it, and I'll show you. I pretty much did it without it. But if you want to take this guy off, basically you got a 8mm here. Go ahead and loosen that guy up, pull him off. You just got a hose sitting right here. This guy right there, just pull him off. Then there's a plug that sits right in here, and basically you just push down on this metal piece, pull out, and then of course you got those little snap pieces back, snap off. I think there's 3 of them there. And then we'll just set this guy off to the side. Now the trick to doing this, if you've already started this project and you're frustrated with it, you'll know that the 10mm bolt sitting on here is the easy part. And guys, you don't really need to run your car out of fuel here in order to disconnect this. What I did was I just undid the 10mm, and since it's so far down in there, it's not much of a danger. I took my bolt off and it still wasn't disconnected. Then I kind of stood back a little bit and just reached down in there and pulled, and there was pressure there, and I was safe because it's just so buried. So but the difficult part here, guys, is getting the fuel line in the bottom off of the fuel filter. And our new fuel filter is sitting right here. It's a 19mm area here where you can put a wrench, and then there's a 14mm fuel connector here. Now what I've done, guys, what's made it easy for me is you can see I've got a pair of vice grips, and basically what I did was with my new fuel filter, I adjusted the vice grips so it would vice on here, and then I just grabbed down there, and then I took my 14mm wrench, I went right behind here and would get on there and just twist them left, and I would hold on to this guy, and it broke loose with me doing it that way. And basically for a few minutes there, what you'll be doing is you'll be sitting down here, you'll be turning, and when you're turning, you'll turn once, flip this guy over, turn just a little bit more, flip him over, turn just a little bit more, flip him over, and you're using the angle of your head there, and that's the way you go about doing it. And once you twist and twist, you pull up, and we can see, well, I've got that line in my way. I'm trying to do this one-handed here, but we've got our fuel filter right here. Here's our old fuel filter, so you can just pick up on them, and you can see how it's holding them there, and there we go. So now when I go to set my new one in, I'm just going to reach down there, and once you've got them sitting down there, you can use your right hand to just kind of twist up. So it's not that difficult. If you're really not good with, fooling around with stuff, then you may struggle with this. But if you have even mild mechanical skills, you will be able to do this. You may fight with it, but you're going to get it done. And again, guys, the technique is just use this guy down here, and once you break them loose, that's the hard part, is actually getting them to break loose. Hopefully you can hold on here. And you can fit a 19mm down there and have your left hand on the 19 and your right hand on the 14 if you can't use this method. I was successful with this method. You can do it that way as well. So again, that technique was do it that way, then that way, and you'll get it off there, and then you will eventually be able to twist it off with your fingers, and that's how the new one's going to go on. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That'll conclude today's little overview video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Hey guys, and real quick, a trick to getting this guy put back on here is with your left arm, reach down and grab onto the line fitting. That's the 14mm part of it. And then with your right hand, you can feel when it's on the threads. With your right hand, twist the oil filter right, and then just make sure it's getting on there with your left hand on that line fitting, and you'll twist the filter on most of the way. So that's a quick way I was able to get the filter back on there. So you can see it's sitting back on, and I'm just about ready to put this line back in there. So yeah, there you go.
Hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you would like, subscribe, comment, and all that fun stuff. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.